Man, that whenever time that vault door rolls out, it really has an effect on my mood. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Every time it rolls out, it really does put me in a good mood to be here with you guys tonight. Actually, just to be around, just to be alive at this point. Thank you for being here, everybody. It's fantastic to be back. Man, did I push myself way too far last week. I got on Monday, I started feeling really, really sick. My daughters actually are sick as well. And I'm like, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to call off Monday's stream. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I've got about 30 minutes until I got some meetings with my stream crew and my mods. So I looked down and I'm like reading some stuff on the internet and I did this. And I had like 3 alarms set too. 3 alarms set too. Slept through those. I had pushed myself to the absolute brink on those mega streams. I could go no further. But then again, you need to know where the edge of your ability is, right? You need to know how far that you could push yourself before you have gone a little too far. And that was it. That was it. A big apology to, of course, my mods and my stream team. I slept right through those meetings. Though I woke up like this. Don't you ever, anybody put a 1 in the chat if you ever wake up like this. Like you're asleep and all of a sudden you go like that and you're like, what time is it? What time is it? So I'm looking at what time it is and I'm like, crap. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I hate that. I hate that, everybody. I hate to be late. I hate to not be on time. I hate to not come through on stuff. It is my biggest problem with my medical conditions is the fact that I'm just not so massively reliable as I was before. I mean, I was always on time. I've never missed a project deadline, ever. And I've never missed a meeting. I've never been late, never in the history of my working career. And that's something to say, right? That's something to say. But very, very difficult when you have medical conditions that are constantly battling against each other. So that's the way it goes. But, hey, we're just going to play some games. We're going to have some fun tonight. I see my light needs a little love back here. I can see it's acting funny. There we go. I always bump it right before the stream. So we have a lot of fun stuff stacked today. I'm sorry I didn't play that game. I really wanted to play that game the other night. I got so excited about going over there and raiding Addy. I forgot we were going to play that other game. Let me just shout him out, even though I didn't play it. That was my bad. I was so tired. I was like ready to fall down. And I literally, right after that, I went right to sleep. For a few hours, which is good because I sleep in in groups, right? So I sleep in 3 hours and then I'll get up in 3 hours and get up, that kind of stuff. And that's what my doctor said to do. Sleep when you can. And when you can't sleep, you're just laying there and you can't fall asleep, get up and do something. So that's typically what I do. The Valkyria Chronicles we missed out on, which is a bummer, but that's okay. We're going to play another one today. And again, I try to bring you lots of games here on the stream, lots of fun stuff. As a variety streamer, I do like to play a bunch of different games, not just one type of game. And I like to see it, maybe bring it to you guys. Maybe you might like it. Maybe it'll be on sale. Maybe it'll be something that you may like to add to your gaming library as well. So we're going to play Marble It Up. Now, this is like an old school game. I like, this makes me smile just thinking about those old school games that are like this. So I'm going to try to remember today and try to get that done. Hopefully I'm not too worn out at the end of the stream because we got a lot going on. So Fallout 76, we got a ton of Fallout 76 news, which we'll talk about. We got a ton of 7 Days to Die news as well. There's a new update. So if you are playing with me, make sure to go and either remove your entire install or to update your 7 Days to Die because I am right now wiping the server. So we're going to have a new start tonight. I love a new start. And we'll talk about what's updated and all that fun stuff in that as well. So we say hello to everybody, and then we dive in. Let's do it. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Who do we got hanging out? Now, I saw, let's see, where's he at? Tinsel Gamer. I saw him, or her first. Sorry if I get your gender wrong. Most people do. I'm not going to assume your gender. I'm just going to say thank you for being here. I gave 1,000 kiss caps out for being the first person I saw tonight. Jazz Sands, of course, backing me up. One of my awesome mods. We also got Chewy backing me up tonight. We got the wonderful Gwen here as well. Who else is going to be in tonight? Also, Game Killer, of course, backing me up. Of course, amazing. My mods are so amazing. They're so wonderful. They're always backing me up. And when the old man, which is me, doesn't make it to the meeting, they're like, Kismet, we got your back, bro. We got your back. And I appreciate that greatly because they know I have medical conditions. I try to tell them if I'm not there within 10 minutes, just start the meeting without me and talk to each other and, don't hang out more than 15 minutes. If I'm not there, just get on out of there and go about the rest of your day. I do appreciate when they stay and talk to each other and coordinate all the stuff we have going on. Lots of massive stuff coming for December. Oh, man, do we have lots of cute stuff queued up. So we'll get that going. Tizzle Gamer says, hi, Kismet. Wanted to let you know that I really enjoy watching your streams. Well, I enjoy you being here. Thank you so much. I enjoy all the peeps who come into my stream, show me the love. In fact, based on how many people are in the stream right now, I think I'm going to give you early arrivers some love. Let's give out, there's 37 people I can see, probably more, but 37 people in the chat. I say we give 3,700 Kiz Caps out right now on the stream for everybody. Female, well, there we go. Ladies are most welcome. I have had lots and lots of ladies in my guild over the 16 years we've been together. This February coming up, we're going to have a big anniversary party for all my peeps. It's going to be fun. And I've had some of my ladies were the strongest and most amazing game players I've ever seen, ever. Like Josie is amazing here on the stream. A lot of ladies here on the stream as well. Of course, Gwen and Nushki, and we love all of them. They are fantastic. Also backing me up as well. Now, Josie's going to be out as well. She's taking care of her real life stuff. So if you don't see her around, just send her some love from time to time on Twitter or whatever. She is doing some stuff that she needs to take care of. And I said, no problem. Take care of that real life because that's the way I am. I'm always like, take care of that real life first. We'll be here. No worries, right? That's what I like to do. Let's see, Mr. Munchie coming in. Looks like I need new perks since I found a 2 shotgun. Ooh, look at you go. Look at you go. Hey, Django. Fett, always great to see you. Welcome. Mouth is also in here. So, you're going to be getting the Fallout Wasteland Warfare? I don't know. Warfare. I don't know. I'm not really that far in the game, which is kind of funny. And speaking of the game, let's get into it. Let's go. All right. Big thanks for the follows, for the love here. Tizzle Gamer coming in with 19 minutes ago with the Dragon Hammer. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, Ultron coming in with that Novocaine. Look at this. Watch this. Look at this spelling of, I think that's Novocaine. Novocaine 0 coming in also with the follow. I was offline. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the offline follows. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and of course, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Oh, man, I love this moment. I love this moment. Every time we log in, we get going. Now, we're going to be playing on PC today. If you want to chill out with me, now I'm going to be doing questing. Remember, whenever I'm on the PC version, it may not be as fun, as sexy as when I'm on the console version, because I will be actually going through the game and reading terminals and kind of wandering through there a lot slower. I do like to warn everybody who does follow me on my first kind of full playthrough. Those other playthroughs are to help everybody else, and I drop loot, and we run around, we get into trouble, do whatever they typically want to do. But on the PC version, I really take my time and go along. Now, I've been hearing a lot of backlash on 76, and some of it is, some of it's legit, right? And some of it is just getting on the bandwagon, I feel. Because, once you start down that negativity road, it is very, very hard to stop. It is very hard to pull out of that constant negativity. And I don't go down that road. I know because I've been around. I've been around since before most people were born, playing games back in the day. Right? And I did it because that's what I love to do. When you find something you love to do, you shouldn't let anybody stop you. Now, of course, when I started playing games, they considered it was like for toddlers or for kids. They didn't say, hey, you can do that as an adult. And I said, I can do whatever I want. That's the great thing about being an adult, right? You can like what you like, whatever type of music you like. You can like Star Wars, Star Trek. You can dress up, go LARPing. You can do whatever the heck you want to do. Don't let nobody tell you who you are and what you get to love, right? Don't let nobody tell you. You be who you are. Now, of course, if you're still with your parents, listen to your parents because they already been there, done that. You get those lessons for free, right? Those are for free. You don't have to go through and suffer the pain and the humiliation and all of that stuff and all the wrong turns in life if your parents, of course, are trying to help you out. So remember that. But, of course, it is you. And ultimately, it is your choice because it is your life. So you need to make those choices. Now, trust people who care about you. But remember, ultimately, it is your choice of what you can like and what you can do in your life. All right. So much love to everybody. Look at us. We're hanging out here. Hanging out here. Oh, we're in the game. I love this moment. I love the moment when you first log in. You're like, sup? Sup, everybody? Who wants to get shot in the face? All right. So I've got the shotgun. I forget what weapons I have. Shotgun. I have the machine gun. And, of course, the sniper. Look at that sniper. Sweet. Nice. All right. Let me go ahead and get my game sounds on before I absolutely forget. There we go. All right. And again, thanks everybody for being here. We're going to have a really fun night tonight. I can feel it already. Still trying to pay off that TwitchCon there. Just remember that's where all your donations go. All your bits and that kind of stuff is going toward that right there. And let's go ahead and bring our little baby dragon out to take a little sample of this bit cup over here. What do you think about that bit cup? I've done that one in a while. Oh. He's so sad. Let's see the sad little dragon emotes in the chat, everybody. He's so sad. There's no bits in there. That's kind of a funny little thing I did. You don't have to donate bits. I just like to do a little bit of fun in there. I do appreciate all of you. He's just so cute, isn't he? He's a little Norbert is his name. My kids named him. And he is cute as can be. And I wish I had more time. I go one thing to the next thing to the next thing in life. I've recently, of course, I had an issue with my car. So I've been kind of switching off cars with my wife back and forth. We have 2 cars. So I've been doing that, which is very time consuming because I have to go pick her up. I got to pick my daughter up and pick her up at the end of the day. So a lot of stuff lined up. Nothing completely confirmed yet where I can let you know all of that stuff, but working hard on it. I got a lot of videos done, so those videos are coming up onto YouTube. You might have seen a highlight of us playing around with the truck and the motorcycles. If you saw that, put that in there. Jazz Cags coming in with the biddies. Look how cool my biddies are, right? They kind of roll across there, give you a little extra fun, and then bam, into the bid cup they go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's ask Norbert again to come in and reevaluate those biddies. Let's go. Let's go, Norbert. What do you think of those biddies? Show us what you got. Oh, he likes those biddies. He likes those biddies. Rockman. What's up, Rockman? No. No, no. No, radios. No, bad radios. No, turn it off. No, with the radios. Fix the radios. No. I don't know where the radio is. I have to turn that off. Oh, man. They got to fix the radios. They got to fix the radios. What happens is the radios are not part of the actual settings. For some reason, they did not set the random sound and the random radios to the actual audio. And this is one of my things that I've really asked them to fix because as a streamer, I can't have that music playing. I can't have it playing. Otherwise, that whole sections of my my VODs here, it's another biddy. Thanks for dropping the Dragon Hammer. The whole section of that video will be striked or the whole video will be striked on YouTube. But here, sections of audio will be removed. So people watching it back won't get to have fun listening to all the trouble that we get into. He's so cute, isn't he? So sad. I know. Me, there you go, Neon. What's up? What's up? That's right. Amen. Preach it. Exactly. Sometimes I do get up on my little high horse from time to time, but I do get off very, very quickly, usually. Unless you get me on a rant. Do the mods quest with you, Kismet? Sometimes. Of course, this is open to you guys. You guys want to come in? Speaking of awesome people, about to crash and stopping by. Doing great, Kismet. Well, thank you. Thank you. Speaking of the stream team, there's Destin, one of my longest friends in gaming. Of course, Destin, way back in the day, we grouped up in a little game called Lineage. Way back in the day, I started a brother guild to his guild. Back in the day, I was actually in his guild, by the way, long time ago. Long time, consider him a good friend. And we've been together a very, very long time. So make sure to show him some love. Go and let's go ahead and shout out his stream if we could. There, Chewy or Jazz Sands. And go over there, show him some love. He's part of the Kismet Wasteland Tycoon stream team. Let's show him some love. Dion said, how you liking Fallout 76? I'm liking it a lot, but I am a huge Fallout fan. I'm a massive Fallout fan. And I know about online games is that they take time to get ramped up and fixed and going and whatnot. And that's what I really like about Bethesda is that Bethesda will actually say, our bad, right? They'll say, our bad, we're fixing it, we're on it, that kind of stuff, where other companies will just pretend like nothing's wrong, right? They'll just pretend like nothing's wrong. Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Battlefield Earth. Or Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefield. I'm not going to say anything else. They'll just pretend like nothing's wrong, like nothing's going on. And I can list a whole bunch of other games, too. They'll just pretend like nothing's wrong. But big shout out to Bethesda, who said, you know what? We're on it. We got it covered. We're working on it right now. Right? So they have a huge update coming down the road. Actually, several updates this month. Up in December. One of the things, of course, most you wanted, of course, the stash limit increase going up to 600 versus 400. I'm actually, let me go ahead and throw this article in the chat so you guys can take a look at it at your leisure. But I'll be talking a bit about it on and off during the stream here. Let me find my chat over here. Ba-bam! There you go. There's that Bethesda. I love Fallout 76. I think it's very fun. It's what I always wanted. I wanted the ability to have you guys play with me. Now, my name is Kismet in the game, so you can add me. Just say, hey, boom, add Kismet. It's right at the bottom, which I really like about the PC version is that it is right at the bottom of the thing. So you can just search for somebody, my name, Kismet, and then add me to friends. There you go, and then I will add you. Of course, if you come in and you start acting crazy, well, then I'll probably kick you from my friends. But, hey, I will keep you there as long as you're nice. As long as you're nice, I will keep you there. Now, again, I'm going very slow and kind of making my way around. Now, I don't really know where I'm at. I'm up here at the... Oh, yeah, we were doing the Grafton Station, and we were doing this protest march event, which we absolutely failed. But there we go. Let's go ahead and jump back to my camp. Now, one of the things I like to do at the very beginning is go ahead and check in on my camp. Now, you can play it totally solo, or you can play it with friends. And I go back and forth. I'll play a whole lot of solo stuff where I'll run around and I'll work on questing and I'll do that stuff. And then all of a sudden my peeps will show up and I'll be like, hey, let's go do some events. Let's go have some fun. Look at these guys tubing down the river. Tube down that river. Uh-oh, mole rat. Get him. Never mind. Game's out the door. There we go. Oh, I hear the Kismet Killbox doing his job. Yeah. Kismet Killbox. I wish I had better pieces, but there's better pieces down the road. I just have not unlocked them. So we'll get that going on. Now, you can see right here, we've got some corn. Oh, we can harvest all of our stuff. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I love me some mute fruit. Oh, gimme. All right. So we're trying to get this stuff kind of going here. So we're going to just kind of start a little bit with our base. We're not going to do too much base stuff today. I feel that the building limit is really low. So there's not much you can do, but you know, if you're creative with it, you can get some stuff going, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Try to get kind of heavier on farming and less on building. Oh, I got some razor grain too. Cool. Let's put some razor grain down. Now, what you want to do though is you want to use this as quick as possible, right? And I still, even though I'm not in Fallout 4, I still go in groups of 6. If you notice. It's like an ingrained thing now that it go in groups of 6. Because the reason why you do that in Fallout 4 is because one person, one of your settlers can, of course, manage 6 food. So they're feeding themselves and then 5 other people just from one person. But here in Fallout 76, it doesn't really matter. It's just a habit that I'm in. Same thing here with the corn. We're going to go ahead and put our corn down. And of course, you know, we take 1 corn, we turn it into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16, 16 into 32, and so on. And that's how we get it going. Now, we also have some carrots. So let's go ahead and get those going. Now, of course, these are for making food. Now, right now, that's probably good enough. 6 of each thing is probably more than enough because you don't really have that high of budget, especially when you start adding a lot of turrets. Turrets will, of course, eat up your budget very, very quickly. So let's get going. Now, we have some mute fruit and that kind of stuff. And we're going to go through and see what we can make. We got some mole rat chunks. Let's go ahead and get that going. And some starlight berry cobbler. Ooh, that's always some tasty stuff. We've got some potato stew. Oh, look at that. We had some sugar and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, I did learn, I think it was utility, right? Which one was it? I did learn there's something in here that you can use, was it plants? Man, what was that under? Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. Oh, chemistry station. See? I told you I'd remember. There we go. Still playing RS. What's RS? I don't know what that is. D, I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, I'm playing on all 3 platforms, by the way. I don't care what platform you are. If you want to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons, come on in. Get on the Discord. I redid the entire Discord. Bunch of killer information on there. Even social media feeds over there, Twitter and YouTube, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff that I've added. Even more cool stuff coming for the Discord. Really centralizing that. I'm going to bring you guys a bunch of discounts. And, of course, we have our elite deals over there where you can find a massive amount of cool stuff off. As well as you can see my entire studio and what I have in the studio. Like you can see all the different machines that I have, what I use for a blue screen, what I use for lighting, microphones, and so forth. You can see all of that stuff on the Discord. You can also see it on the website as well, kismetbp.com. And my mods will go ahead and throw that social media in the chat there for you as well. There we go. If I'm on PC, I'll jump and add, but I can't stay to play. That's okay, Destin. You go ahead and add me, bro. And then when you get a chance, we'll play. We'll play for sure. And I'd like to make my schedule back earlier again or make it later so I can go and switch back in. By the way, went to the gym today. Went to the gym. This is for my homies out there who suffer from medical conditions right here. I didn't drink the rest. Here we go. This is for my homies. Get up here, trash can. There we go. And you're like, Kismet, are you really going to leave that in the trash can? No, I'm going to pour it out and I'm going to recycle it. But that's just a symbolic effort to get back on track on my health. Strangely enough, I went and ate like crazy. I had tons of soda, but I still was active and I only gained 5 pounds. So I only got 5 pounds to go back down again. So very, very smart. I didn't overeat. I didn't go too crazy. I did have In-N-Out Burger. Of course, we had that awesome party, the Kismet after party, and so on. We had lots and lots of fun at the show, but at the TwitchCon and whatnot. But trying to get off that soda again. So I did go to the gym today. I haven't drank soda in a while because, man, it really does burn my throat after a while. And, of course, then I can't talk to you guys. That's kind of a bad thing. Okay, where was it? Utility. I know it was in here. Don't tell me. I'll find it. Was it healing? I could have sworn it was in here. Oh, yeah, it was under smelting. That's kind of a weird place for that to be, right? Smelting. But, hey, fertilizer. I'm down for that. I'm down for the fertilizer. All right, so that's good. So if it does, my vegetables do go bad, which I've had a giant stack of bad vegetables, you can turn it into fertilizer, which is cool because I learned that last time. I don't like to just go look it up on the wiki and know everything and all of that. I like to discover it along the way. So I think that's part of the fun of the game, right? The game is what you make of it, right? Just like 7 Days to Die, just like other games, very survival-esque or online games, it is what you make of it, right? Like some people, they don't like leveling in games like World of Warcraft and other MMOs. They don't like it. They want to just go right to max level and they want to do their PvP or whatever it is, their rating at max level. Some people like to level. This guy. I like to level. I like to take my time. I like to go and have the full journey, not just the little baby journey that a lot of people have. I like to have the full journey along the way. And that's what you're going to get on this channel, the full journey, not the whoo, all the way to the end. So there we go. Okay, so we figured that out over there. We definitely need some food because I can see my food thing over there. By the way, notice I've moved my interface around so you guys can see that. Got my food over there. Let's go ahead and have some of that food I just made. Let's see, mole rat chunks, I think was that I made. Yeah. And then we've also got some cherry. We got some lager. Man, I really do need more food. You definitely need more food action. Let's have that cobbler. There we go. It's weird. That did not give me food. Potato stew. Yeah, that cobbler did not give me actual food. Let's have some sugar bombs. Or maybe it just did it so fast or it was so slight that I didn't even see it. Fancy Lab snack cakes. And I'm going to get radiated a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. You can actually have dog food, too. Which I don't recommend in real life. I highly not recommend that. All right, there we go. So we got our food and health back up. Very much like the survival mode of Fallout 4, that you have food, water. You also have fatigue that will start to happen if you don't take care of those. And, of course, your action points will start going down. Of course, I don't use action points all that much. I don't use it all that much. I do prefer to kind of twitch shoot or get them like that. All right. Now, of course, we still have the same stash problem that a lot of people have. And they did say on the December 4th update, the first thing they're going to fix is the stash limit from 400 to 600. I think that's a good increase, because I'm right at that level right now where, 400 is not enough, but 500 or 600 would probably just be just right because of the actual junk. See, the actual junk amount that you have in there is what really takes up the bulk of your stuff, right? Is all that junk that you're collecting so that you can make stuff and so on. And I think that was kind of a little bit of an underview on their thing, or kind of not fully thought out that there was going to be so many items that people are going to need, right? Because in Fallout 4, of course, you can have 25,000 items in there. You can have a lot of stuff in your storage, and you can also spread it around various different places. So there we go. Any discounts on Fallout going on? Absolutely. There's actually a bunch of kind of Christmas discounts going on. I did hear that they have it like for $35 and all of that. Go for it. Go for it. I suggest it highly. If you like Fallout and you like hanging around with other people, or if you just want to have a Fallout experience, remember that the game will change over time, right? So they're going to be adding stash. Another thing they're going to be doing is boss loot. So they're going to get 2 or 3 items after taking down a boss, which I actually gave them a suggestion back for mobs to make sure that you do have. It is worth taking down those boss mobs. Otherwise, it feels like you get nothing, which really, really sucks. We've also cryolator effects are coming through. Players hit with cryolator are now chilled, frosted, and frozen, which is cool. That's super cool. Respawning when over encumbered. We resolved a player issue where they're over encumbered, not allowing them to respawn. Well, I never run into that one, but that is a sucky one. Stuck in power armor. They'll also fix when you become stuck in the power armor. Aware of some additional cases where this can occur and actively investigating them. So they're trying to take care of that as well. And again, this is what I like about Bethesda. Bethesda says, you know what? Our bad. We're working on it. And they told you exactly what this game's going to be like. And again, I really like to watch oh man, what's his name? Joe. Darn it. I hate it when people's names go out of my head. Angry Joe on YouTube, and he laid into 76. And you know what? Some of his points were very valid. No push-to-talk key. The whole bunch of bugs in the beginning of the game. And it wasn't what he expected. It didn't have NPCs. It didn't have all that stuff. But I think his expectations were skewed in such a way that he was expecting to be Fallout 5 and not Fallout 76. You gotta temper those expectations. You got to know what the game is about before you jump into it, and then you start bailing on it and say, oh, well, this isn't this and this isn't that. I mean, again, there's totally legit feedback, which I've given them the same feedback. No push-to-talk key. Of course, you can't lock your items, so you have a tendency to accidentally put your stuff in the workbench, which has been happening forever since Fallout 4, right? Really, since the Fallout series. Right? Probably not the turn-based series, but probably Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, is that darn thing that dropped it in. He doesn't always complain, D-Nun. He doesn't always complain. The thing I like about him is that he is very fair-minded when it comes to it, right? He just absolutely loved Fallout 4, and he was very fair with that review and said, I really loved it. They did a great job, and so on and so forth. But Fallout 76 does have a bunch of shortcomings to it. But again, it's an online game. It will evolve over time. And that's why you see I'm not rushing, right? I know these patches are going to come through. I know these updates are going to come through, and I want to have the best experience as I go through. So on December 11th, by the way, they have even more coming through. So, do you know where to get discounts on Fallout 7? Here's what you do, Tizzle Gamer. Just say discounts Fallout 76 in Google. I'm sure it will come up. In fact, I will go one further, and I will look at it here. Here we go. Oh, let's go ahead and take a look. I know on Cyber Monday, they did have a bunch of deals for $35 on the PS4. And a whole bunch of that stuff to get it going. I don't know if those deals are still going. Let me go ahead and follow some of these deals and see if they're still going. Like me, I would just get it on Amazon, right? You know what, mods? Do me a favor, and let's see if we can find deals for everybody in the chat who's still looking to get it. And see, that's the smart thing to do. What you do is you wait for it to go down. you know, the $35 or whatever, and then you snatch it up afterwards. And of course, then you only got to get $35 worth of enjoyment out of it, I find. And there you go. Thanks for checking, though. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mods, if you go ahead and find that on Amazon and other places for me, and just put that in my kids' reminders. And I will actually eventually put it down below the stream. Try to find you some deals on that. Josie's out right now, who does my elite deals normally. So I will try to track those down for you and try to add those elite deals as well. Been very, very busy as well. All right, so we got that done. Let's follow the Overseer's journey. Let's get going here. Let's see. Where am I going up here? Investigate Morgantown Airport is one of the ones. I'm not sure if I'm high enough level for that. But you know what? I kind of feel like doing that one today. Because we were over here at the Portside Pub. We were over here at the train yard. Earlier, I say we go ahead and pop over here. Maybe to the train yard and run up there and see what's going on with that airport. Kind of feel like doing that one today. And we'll get it going. Now, of course, we are going to start up 7 Days to Die at 1:30 for Scherzies. And we're going to go ahead. And I'm going to have to take a moment here to reconfigure this at some point before we get that started, get that server started up. Let me see. What time is it now? So it's about an hour from now. Hey, Suri, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Okay, 45 minutes and counting.
That's why I like her. She listens and does what I said. That's what a digital assistant should do. Just traveled out there. I heard screaming and picture frames spinning. I scared me too much. Any discounts? I talked about that. I'll be hoping after I finish this Red Dead playthrough. Oh, Anon appearing exactly on my head. What's up, bro? Always good to see you, Anon. All right, I got to get, speaking of, let me get into 76. Crew, by the way, if you are part of the Wasteland Tycoons, you can come in and play with me. Come on, let's go. Let's go. How you doing tonight, Anon?
Doing pretty well. You?
Doing good. You ready for some serious 76 action? We got some updates coming down the line in December, as well as, of course, the new 7 Days to Die dropped today. So we're going to be restarting the server, having some fun. All right, we're going toward the airport. So my thing is saying that it is in this direction, the northern direction. So let's go rocket. Oh, free meat fruit. All right. So let's go see what this is all about. Oh, man, I just can't resist the loots. You know me. I cannot resist the loots. I am a super looter. I loot it all. Now, we're going to kind of go around town here. Now, I've got my axe out. And I'm only low level, by the way. And Anon's, this is what I like about my peeps, right? Anon's very aware that I am low level. So he's using his level 7 instead of his higher level mob. Or higher level person. Oh, I got a friend request. Who is it? Who wants to be my friend? Darn, this friend thing needs some work, too. Because it actually puts it underneath this right here. Which I can't actually see it. So somebody said it. Was it Deruso? Prophet? Radroach? If you send me a friend request, make sure to let me know in chat. Because it doesn't always tell me. There we go. There we go. Destin coming in. What's up, bro? There's that friend request. Accept for sure. Accept for sure. All right. We're doing my friend request there. All right. We're going to cut right here. This looks like the airport. Oh, I see a bad guy already. Let's shoot him in the face. I love the VATS right there. See, it's great for like a one-shot. You get your VATS going, right? You hit Q, bam, and then you can get a shot off, and then you go Twitch thing. I like that combination because, you know, it's very difficult to do in-game, to do that kind of VATS system in games and be able to target somebody's leg and whatnot very, very quickly before they kill you. So they did, I think, a good job. I don't use it. I don't really use VATS all that much, even in the Fallout 4 and other versions, because I like to just, you know, do a little bit of that, right? A little bit of snipe them in the head kind of deal. Gets my Twitch shooting down. You're like, dang, Kismet, you got the skills. I do got the skills. I love to snipe stuff. They'll call me the sniper for nothing. Now, back in my day, I could have probably held out against the best of them. I hear you guys somewhere. I hear them somewhere. Oh, man. Move back right when I was shooting. What? There we go. I could have held out against the best of them, but you know, at this point, I'm just not a competitive player any longer. I don't like when I was playing Quake, man, I would just annihilate everybody. And I was playing Unreal Tournament back in the day, and I would just snipe one after another, and it was epic back in the day. But I'm just not at that competitive level anymore. It doesn't mean as much to me as it does to other people. And hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. Go play what you like to play. But you'll find that I don't play those competitive games as much as I would like to or have time to. And all right. I'm going to take my time and look around as we go through here. Just a heads up. And again, that's what I like about Anon and all my other peeps is they do understand that I am streaming and that this is entertainment for you guys. And, you know, I like to take my time as I go through. I still haven't figured out what this is all about, but I think that's just about the fact... Oh, I'm already overburdened. Already overburdened. We just started. Such is the way it goes, right? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, ooh. Bring it to me, baby. All right, Triage Center. Let's check it out. What do we got in the Triage Center? We got a log. Last stocked by volunteer Lucas de Blaison. Lucas. Let's see. There was a rotting pie in the safe. I removed it. I'm not going to say I'm mad. I'm just disappointed. We have coolers for food, okay? He's got a little bit of an attitude. Safe control. Unlocked. Somebody obviously got here before me and unlocked it. That was kind of them to do so. We got to get the TP back in the corner. And sometimes when I'm doing stuff, by the way, you hear that the game sound will go down. I actually turn it down. In case people are standing next to me and they're shooting and fighting and all that stuff, I do have to kind of compete with that sometimes on the stream. So you will hear that go up and down throughout the stream, as well as people on Discord. I do sometimes kind of bring the sound level down of them, and then I sometimes forget to bring it back up. Hey, that I have to do what I have to do, right? I'm a streamer. You guys are trying to hear me, and sometimes I do get overpowered on stream by sounds and whatnot. So if you're a streamer, keep that in mind. Have complete control over your audio. I suggest if you don't have like a physical mixer, which I don't, I use all digital mixing. I use it through OBS, which is why I like OBS so much, is it does have that complete control over your sound where you can digital mix. You can bring Discord down and all of that. Something that I really wanted to talk to my stream team about, but again, dozed off. Dozed off. All right, keep your weapon out. I'd say we're going to go shotgun here. Oh, that's actually in the building. Now, I rarely go in the building straight away. I usually check the outside, kind of perimeter of buildings first. And then we'll go in. A lot of dead peeps. I always look to see if you can pick up the skulls. That's oil right there. Make sure to pick up that extra oil. You're going to need that for your turrets and other things that you're going to make, like power and so forth. I don't see anything too sexy on the outskirts. Again, I typically go on the outside first. See a tent. Overburden. I definitely need a workbench. For sure. Or a vendor would be good. Shooting at something. Adios, amigo. Killed 5 Scorch. Look at me going. Oh. It's showing me there's one over there. I just don't know where he's at. Yeah, it shows me there's a Scorch in the north direction. I'm going to go hunt him down. All right. It's showing me one here, but I can't actually see where the Scorch is. Can't hit bats on it. I think it's behind here.
There's some potatoes over here.
I'll come back and grab them in a second. I'm looking for this mystery Scorch that I can see on my thing, but can't target with bats. I like me potatoes. Potatoes. Ooh, more flowers. Carrot flowers. Oh, we got melons over here. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff. All this good stuff. All right. Dead guy. Got radiated from the bombs dropping. And you might be like, Kismet, have you dropped a nuke? Kismet, have you done this thing or the other thing and that? No, I'm just like level 12. I haven't done very much in the game. Because I take my time. And for those of you who watch my Fallout 4, know that. I don't just rush the end. I don't do speed stuff. Look at all these pumpkins. Wow, this is a great spot for pumpkins. Holy mackerel. Look at all these pumpkins. Sweet. Gonna have some serious pumpkin pie later. Gonna have some pumpkin pie. Anna's watching my back over there. As we get this going on. I appreciate the backup. Again, if you want to play with me, just let me know. My name is super easy. Christmas Flood. All right, I'm going to listen to a holotape. Just a heads up. Try to let them know in voice chat.
Today is December 25th, 2092. Once, in the world before the war, this would have been a joyous time to celebrate with loved ones. Now it's a time to reflect and to mourn. It was on this day 10 years ago that we lost so much in the tragic event we call the Christmas flood. I'm making this recording in the hopes of ensuring the flood and its victims are never forgotten. I suppose the story really begins in November of 2077, a month after the war. Survivors from the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort sent a group to Charleston to ask for help and supplies. The city leaders turned them away. There was so much chaos and so much need back then, I suppose it was an impossible request to grant. The failure to secure help led to a change in leadership for the survivors of the ski resort. A cold and brutal man named David Thorpe took charge. He shaped those people into something terrible. They took what they wanted by force and killed anyone that stood in their way. Years later, Thorpe's girlfriend Rosalind led a raid on Charleston. They were spotted early and a fight broke out. A few of them escaped, but Rosalind was injured and taken prisoner along with some of the other raiders. By then, the responders were more or less running things in the city, and we were doing pretty well for ourselves. We felt confident we could confront the raiders on their home turf, so we sent a group up into the mountains to see if we could make a deal. We hoped we could get them to leave us alone if we agreed to release some of their prisoners. We were wrong. Thorpe somehow got his hands on a mini nuke. He used it to blow the Summersville Dam on Christmas morning. We lost almost everything. Our homes, our supplies, and most of our family and friends. The days and weeks that followed were the hardest of my life, but somehow we held together. We kept the idea of the responders alive, even though there were only a handful of us left. That's the story of the Christmas flood. Tell your children. Tell everyone you meet. Let's keep the memory alive for as long as we can.
Can't invite you, Shadow, for some reason. You must already be in group. Thought I heard somebody. Yeah, right there. Respawn. Yeah, Shadow, when you're not in group, bro, I'm happy to invite you. All right, that was kind of a cool thing. Was talking a bit about the Scorch and where the Scorch came from. I like that. Tactical support inbound. Well, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for backing me up. Got to go night and kill all the ton of muties. I'll be on it, Titsel Game. Thanks for being here. I forgot about making junk into bulk items. Saved me 70 pounds in my stash because of bulking it. Oh, Mr. Munchie, great idea. Oh, great idea. I try to melt my stuff down. Let's play a little bit of instruments. Let's go. Let's try it out. Thank you for the host, Fergie. Appreciate the love. Rigbo also for the host. Malthus with the 20 bits. And, of course, Destin with the 2 months sub love. I like the instruments. Going great. Thank you for being here. I'm not in group. This game is bugged. I'm relogging. There you go. That's the thing to do. Just relog. Oh, there we go. Western guitar. Oh, I love slide guitar. Oh, getting in the groove. Look at that. Syncing up. Ooh, Anon. Look at him go. Rocking those skills. Oh, I like the slide guitar. Like the drum, too. All right, let's go try the piano. One of my favorite instruments of all time. I actually can play the piano, by the way. In real life. Let's do it. Now, actually, I have a player piano that had cassette tapes that you could put in, and the whole entire piano would just light up. It was like 5 people playing at the same time. It's incredible, incredible. It's actually from the 1880s, and so the piano still have it to this day. It's a family heirloom now. I have it where my kids play on it. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun, pretty amazing. I love all types of music. All types of music, all types of genres. I do try not to pigeonhole myself into one specific style of music. I do like all types of music, usually. Oh, hello. That's a total fail there. Kind of cool because you can also follow them with bats. Where are you going? I like that little bit of danger. A little bit of fun, a little bit of danger. All right. There you are, bro. Let's get you. Yay, Shadow. You are moving way too much. There we go. All right, get Shadow in here. There we go. Shadow got my back as well. We're going to level up. We're going to share that XP. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I've got my XP shared. Now, I'm very heavy in the charisma line because I like to make everybody else more awesome. So I've got my card right here, inspirational. So if you're chilling out with me, you're getting 15% more XP just by chilling out, which is pretty fun. Do I have any? I don't have any level ups. All right, I'm really bad about my level ups. Sometimes I'll forget for like 3 or 4 levels and not do the level ups. Hey, this is the wasteland here. You got to check that toilet too. And again, I'm trying to take my time. I'm not trying to rush. I'm looking around, seeing what I can find here. I think we already did this one back here. We did this. Just for fun, I blew that up. And again, we're just kind of checking out the perimeter. Oh, see, look, there's a Kismet kill box right here. That's what I need. All right, one of those. I'm definitely going to get those when I have that unlocked. Eventually. We'll get to it. What we got up in here? Oh, hello. Sorry you got blasted, bro. Put these peeps out of their misery. There we go. All right, let's check the camps here. Again, we're looking for supplies. You know, I think I'm going to try that bulk thing. Where did the, where's the workbench at? Where do we see that workbench?
There's one right in here in this green
Green thing? All right, cool.
container.
They said in chat that you should bulk up your stuff. Put it in bulk, and then it reduces your stuff. Getting that going on. Now, one of the problems also is that when other people are playing music, I cannot mute it. I have to mute the entire game sound. So let's see. Let's go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead and craft up, modify. First, let's go in and modify. Then we'll switch over to scrapping. Let's see. Switch to crafting. Let's go to crafting. Modify. No, I don't want any, I don't want any of that. I want to actually do scrap items. There we go. R. The reason why I want to do scrap items is as this scrap all junk. So we're going to do that. Let's try some bulk building. Let's try that. That's a good idea. Craft. And let's see. How can we make bulk items? Not in there. Doesn't look like. How do we convert? Now, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I like to learn along the way. Let's see. I remember seeing that in one of the things. Again, I like to make mistakes along the way. I like to learn by just trying stuff out as opposed to doing anything else. Oh, a cop cap. Cool. I already got a metal helmet, so let's get rid of that. I like this, but that's level 30. Let's get rid of that. We're not going to carry that around until level 30. Let's see. What else? Man, we are so insanely overburdened right now. Why are we so overburdened? Look at that. We're 184 of 160 for some reason. Got our apparel on. Miscellaneous. Hollow. It could be that we are carrying a lot of excess loot. We need to find a stash point. So we'll look around for that as well. So we know that here, this has a workbench here, so we can loot that stuff. Let me turn my game sounds back up again. He's done with the stuff. Tons of loot in here. Like a cop helmet. Oh, a Soltron. Sponder Projectron. Scorch Wanderer. There's like a shower in here. Thank you for the free lantern. That's got stuff I need in there. Dead in the toilet. That's rough, bro. That's a rough place to die. Look at all these people are petrified. Petrified. So yeah, we did learn a little bit more about the Scorch, who started the Scorch and whatnot. There's a cooking station. Oh, wait. I always get in the cooking station right when I see somebody else. Get out of there. Dang it. Definitely need to work on those animations. Work on those animations. Are still a bit buggy, but they'll get it down. Don't worry. Give them some time. Give them some time. They'll get it going on. Again, it's an online game. It takes time to make it work. The complexity of this game is pretty crazy as well. If you think about it. How crazy it is. Alright. We'll see if we can find that bulk stuff. Let's see. Where was that bulk stuff? I know I seen it. My peeps got my back, I'm sure. Healing. Food. No, it's got to be like probably the Tinker Station, I would think would be the kind of most obvious place to have it. What do we got in here? We got a book. Chair action. Turn my light on. There we go. Cracked bowl. Little baby back there. Oh, so sad. Getting a lot of action. Kind of moving forward. Oh, look at that vertibird crash right there. Again, taking my time. Oh, we already did this one. We did all of this. All right, we made sure to loot all of this. I think we did. We got a armor workbench. We've got a cooking workbench. Thing on top of there? Nope. Cooking workbench. And we're kind of making our way across here. Again, remind everybody in the chat, just a reminder that I do go real slow on my primary thing here. And I do collect everything. Because I know in the long run, that's really going to help me a lot. Alright, let's eliminate all these frozen dudes. Got radiated. Putting all these frozen guys out of their misery. Feel free to zap them. Oh, look at that. It looks like an outline of somebody. Like they got zapped right there against the wall. Oh, I love that little kind of detail. Very cool. Don't worry, we'll go in the building here in a bit. Again, I like to do the outside first sometimes. I kind of go back and forth. I'm trying to eliminate all these peeps here. Behind me. Got those suckers. Get that loot. Why shoot them multiple times when you can just shoot them once in the head, right? Less bullets. Less bullets. Now, when you get up close, though, they might rush you. All right, taking the tower. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go take the tower. Now, Anon's run up a bit ahead. And I remember there was some sort of storyline up here.
All responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them. Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out. This message will repeat.
All right, let's play Larkin. All right, playing a holotape. Heads up.
It's been a hell of a week, I tell ya. We lost more good people fighting off those damn Scorched things again. Now I got Chavez telling me we're picking up a new radio signal. Someone's asking for help. She wants me to take my team and follow it till we find them. Can't won't be too far. Already tracked and gaining strength south of here. Problem is, we'd have to go straight on through Raider country to find them. And I don't have the time or men to spare right now. So, I hate to say it, but I gotta tell her it ain't gonna happen. Not now. My team's the last line of defense, and if I take them on some wild goose chase, we're leaving ourselves open for another Christmas flood situation. And you can bet your ass I ain't gonna let that happen again, even if it means someone out there might need us. Man alive, times have changed.
We need all hands at Morgantown Airport. I repeat, all responders report to Morgantown Airport right away. Bring any weapons you can. The Scorched are coming, and there's a lot of them.
All right.
Please hurry. There's not much time. Chavez out.
All right, we're going to turn that off. Local radar monitoring. No traffic on radar. Cargo vertibot deliveries. I finished hooking up the air raid siren and message broadcast to the ATC system. I asked Jeff to paint a circle around the area that these automated cargo vertibots keep choosing to land. I guess the rest of the airport is a little too cluttered for them. And what does this mean to you? When the ATC radar picks up the approaching vertibot, it will alert this terminal, which in turn will fire up the air raid siren and transmit a broadcast. Hopefully, that'll give us enough time to mobilize at the landing zone and keep it clear of whatever unwanted guests the vertibot attracts when it gets close. Messages. Responders, HQ, Terminal 3. Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman? Everyone, please keep an eye out for Larry Pickerman. He's been missing for a couple of days. See, their text over here overlaps my screen there. That should not happen. Mods, make a note that the quest text over here overlaps my actual thing here. Overlaps my terminal. Put a note in my Kismet notes. Kiz reminders. If you haven't met him, he's about 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes, age is about mid-50s. He came in with the last group, last big refugees. You might remember him as the electrician who decided to do some unsolicited work on our main computer. I'm sure he meant well, but we had to have him escorted out of the command center. Anyway, hopefully he's okay. He borrowed my only screwdriver, and I really need it back. So if you see him, send him my way. Jeff. All right. Dealing with a brotherhood. I've been a member of the responders almost from the start, like all of you. I put my life on the line to save the lives of the others more times than I can remember. Our mission is important. That's why we can't let the Brotherhood of Steel push us around. Of course, we'll help anyone where we can, but you all know our resources are limited. The Brotherhood's been making increasing demands for resources and supplies in the name of holding back the Scorched. The Scorched aren't the only threat around here, and the responders aren't looking to fight a war. We're healers, we're teachers, we're not soldiers. There we go. When the Brotherhood comes asking for your ammo, your stem packs, your water, whatever it is, think carefully. Someone out there might need those supplies to survive. If they ask you to join their ranks because you've got skills they can use, remember that we need those skills as much, maybe more. We don't have the benefit of power armor and heavy weapons. All we've got is training, knowledge, and courage. But that's been enough so far, and I hope we can keep it that way. I'm not saying the Brotherhood of Steel is our enemy. We're on the same side, but lately we're not really friends either. All I'm asking is you stay focused on the mission, our mission, no matter what they might ask of you. Chavez. Announcement, Rachel Price. All right, just because it said something. Some sad news to share, everyone. Some of you might have heard that about Rachel already, but for those who didn't know, she said goodbye to the responders and joined the Brotherhood of Steel. To work as a combat medic. We'll all miss her and we'll wish her the best. In the meantime, the few medics we have left are working around the clock. We'll be starting the medical training program up again to help fill in the gaps. Please volunteer if you can spare the time. Chavez. Patrol Bulletin. Let's see. Resource Coordinated Terminal. The patrol log keeps record of all incidents, restocking runs, and requests. Incoming resources. We got some chili. We got... why did they put it in bags? 100 bags of chili. Yes, bags. Why do they put it back? That's a good question. Dacia updated the database with information she got from survivors. Some saw weapons and ammo, supplies mentioned. Miguel has programmed some of these Protectrons to restock some of the supply caches in the area. Let's see. Resource responder does require a dozen new weapons and as many stem packs. Rocky needs additional food for processing center. Note rerouting all incoming food from Flatwoods to his location as it arrives. Miguel Caltward is requesting a new Protectron again. Note, there's a fourth one this month, so he can use his current one for a while. Responder Keisha McDermott is requesting a soil sample kit. Oh, okay. We already did a little bit of that questing, right? A little bit. We know a bit about that from Flatwoods. All right, cool. Got that going on. All right, so let's keep on keeping on.
Hurry. There's not much time.
Head back down.
This message will repeat.
Get my shotgun out. Just in case. Oh, hello. Psycho there, coffee pot. All right. All right, again, I take my time. I look around. I see what's there, right? You want to kind of explore each and every area to discover those things the old-fashioned way, by looking. I know, crazy idea, huh? That you actually go there and you look instead of just looking it up. Of course, your game. You can do whatever you want. Catch up on chat. Let's see. You need a specific crafting station for both. Thank you for not telling me exactly what crafting station it is. And for that, I'm going to give you 1,000 kiss caps, Black Snow Dog. Andrew Sill, I don't know why you got timed out, but watch those chat rules down there. Watching the chat rules. I do appreciate you being here, though. Appreciate everybody being here in the stream as well. There we go. Tab Dad. It was a reflex. There you go. Read rule number 5, says the gaming skills. There you go. Shh. He said, don't tell me. Yes, yeah. I do appreciate. I know you guys just want to come in and help. But I do appreciate you guys just letting me discover it on my own. Even if I make a mistake, even if I die, even if something goes horribly off stream, which happens all the time. Big Super coming in with the biddies. Hey, Kismet. Hey, Big Super. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Relax. I hope you're having a great night. I'm having some fun here at the airport, which is one of the big locations here in Fallout 76. We've been here a little bit, but I didn't really explore the storyline last time. You can see we're just kind of getting as much loot as we can as well. So we're kind of, the bot shop. Uh-oh, Scorch Waves coming in.
Top priority message. Radar has
Yes, east side, coming in.
Secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Tons of them over here. Oh, we got the...
Initiating search for
There you go.
hostile target.
Alright, we need to find a high place to shoot stuff. Of course, I'm massively overburdened.
Multiple hostile targets detected. Requesting backup.
What I like about this weapon, it's a one shot, one kill to the head, right? Get rid of all these other mobs. It's not distracting us.
Scorch breeze up in the air,
What?
right above you.
What? What up in the air? I don't see nothing above me. Nothing up there. Might just be for you. Oh! Scorched Beast! Level 50. Watch out, everybody. We shooting the Scorched Beast? I say we just shoot the Scorched. Coming in, west side. One from the left. We got, look, I'm going up on the high side. Also to the north. To your north, Anon. To your right. I always pick a tactical position, right? Like this. Always good. You also want to clear all these mobs. Clear all these guys so you're not distracted as who's coming and who's not coming. I hear him still fighting somebody on this side. I'm going to run up there. All right. Also, great communication with your crew is always very, very important. Very, very important to keep that communication going. Should be looting these guys. Don't forget to loot quick before they disappear. Da 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 da. All right. Like bodies right there. Get all that loot! I'm already overburdened. Might as well be really overburdened. I have to scrap all this stuff later. Booty! Scorched booty! Man, I love me some loot. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, I like the loot. A lot. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot. Alright. Alright, here we go. I guess this is the drop spot right here, right? I look on the map. More coming in. Nice job, nice job. All right, my crew's holding their own. Currently here at the thing. If that Scorch Beach comes over here, you let me know right away. I know. Look at that love. Shadow got my back. Shadow got my back. That's what that's the magic of this game, by the way. That's the magic right there. When you're hanging out with your buddies, all sorts of craziness going on. Yeah. Super fun. Let's have some purified water. Try to get that up there. Kind of fixing my health over here. You can't see it, but I just took the radiation away. Fixed my health. I realized my health was getting low just because I was radiated. Oh, yeah. It says a bunch coming in right now. Dang. Missed that one. Missed him again. Oh, you want to go melee, huh? You want to go melee, huh? Taking on the melee master. I master the melee. Oh, nice grenade. I like how it shows you on the radar. So you know kind of when they're coming in. Ooh, that was a close one, Anna.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, getting that sweet loot, though. I like lots of loot. Lots of corpses. That's a bummer. Dead corpses. Oh, there you go. It'd be awesome if we take over this location, right? That'd be awesome. All right, one more. 5 more seconds. Gonna get another round. Taking the high side. Inbound. Dang it. Always get the one that's on you. Oh, look at that. I did something on the thing and it popped out. Little VATS action. Woo, got a level up too. All right, looks like we got somebody at where'd that one go? There's something at 100. Oh, collision course done.
Cargobot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Oh, there he is, right above us. Unyielding leather chest piece. Gain +3 to all stats. Dang! Booyah! Look at all that loot! I love you, Cargobot. I love you. Let's see some hearts in the chat for Cargobot, everybody. He literally dropped it right next to me. Let's see some hearts in the chat for Cargobot. Hey, Sushi Monster, what's up? Can you hear me now? Dun, 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 dun. Nope, not if you're not in. If you're not in Discord, I cannot hear you. I do not have the in-game sound on because there is no push to talk, and people will kind of commentary their entire playthrough. So I must disable it here on the stream. Also, you can hear random people. One of the drawbacks, I think, of the very first, when you first got into the game, was you were hearing random people, and you couldn't get rid of them. And I was like, how do you get rid of them? You can't get rid of them until you're actually kind of through that initial starting stage. That definitely should have been turned off. And then, of course, it came up with a tutorial. It says, hey, if you want to hear everybody else, you can go ahead and go in your options, and you can do that. So, yeah, much love to Cargo Bot. He's my new fave. Oh, man, we gotta come back and do this one a lot. I mean, that's a lot of loot that we got there. That was a lot of cargo stuff. Nice. Thanks for the backup, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, of course, you want to get in the Discord. My name is Kismet. There you go. Am I dropping frames? Let me look. 0 drop frames on my end, Chewy. And 0 drop frames. Yeah, alerts should show. Are they not showing? I don't know. I see Chewy dropping 35-bit or 36 bits. That's showing in the chat. I didn't see Chewy's. I did see Big Super's in there, though. Saw his biddies in there. Also, again, Fergie with the host. Rigbo coming with the host. Malthus with the 20 bits. Destin with the 2 months of sub love. About to crash. Just stopping by. Doing great, Kismet. Well, thank you, Destin. Appreciate the love. And Dion coming in with a follow as well. Thank you so much for that. JS Cax coming in with the 200 biddies. Making that dragon. Wow, look at that bid cup now. Oh, let's go see what the dragon thinks of that bid cup. Let's see what Norbert thinks while we're looting. Oh, he likes to see those biddies like that. Primed and ready to go for the big bada boom. Giving it the big swish. Knocking those bits out of there. One of my favorite things to do is to go into people's channel and knock the bits out of their bid cup. It is a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do that. Let's keep on going. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that follow button.
There's a workbench at my location.
Oh, what kind of workbench?
Chemistry station.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'll head that way in a second. I'm looting right now. I'm kind of looking around. Oh, man, Shadow. Just about shot you, bro. Oh, there's a cooking stove here, too. Up here on the... it's a small cooking stove up here on the plane. And now I actually have a foot pedal, by the way, that I'm using to talk to them. This is basically my push-to-talk key, which is an awesome foot pedal. Genius idea, so I don't have to keep holding down the button. Red Roach! Oh, my brother, what's up? Much love coming through. Let me give you that invite, bro. What's going on with my invites today? I can't invite. See if someone else can invite Red Roach here. Much love. Let's see, yeah. Might have to relog Rad Roach. Might have to relog, bro. Now, again, if you want to get into Discord, feel free to get on into Discord. If you are Wasteland Tycoon, you can jump into those new channels. Maybe I can just get them via my friends here. There we go. We got him.
Yeah, no, I can't get him.
All right, thanks for adding him in. There we go. We got him. Oh, we found some plans and stuff in here. Ooh, what we got? What we got? I love finding new plans. Let's see what we got. Pocket of letter chess piece, which we saw. We found a recipe for infused blood leaf tea and mutant hound stew. Very, very cool. All right, we're finding some new stuff. I turn all radios off. What's up, Nuka girl? Sup, girl? All right, looking good, looking good. Now, again, I'm just wandering around, exploring, taking a look at this area. I've not looked at it in detail. We did run through here, I think, on one of the other versions. We're taking out all of those guys. We got our government airdrop there. I think I should probably backtrack before I get too far in this way. We still have to go in the main building as well. But I do like to do the outside areas first. That's just kind of the way that I am. It's funny that the Scorch are coming from the opposite direction of where their defenses are set, right?
Bueller.
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 Yeah, just let me know if they say something in Lurker chat. Let's see. Say something in lurker chat. Boom. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I'll work on it. Boop. There we go. Shadow, gotcha. Added shadow. Now I keep lurker chat up on one machine, and I keep mod chat in the other one. Appreciate my mods backing me up.
Past the workbench, Kiss.
Did I? I was gonna backtrack here before I get too far this way because I haven't done a whole bunch of rooms back there. But we'll do the workbench real quick here. There we go. I just want to do a little bit of scrapping, and then we'll come back to the actual thing itself. Scrap all of my raw items. Let's go ahead and look at that. Look how many items I got. Wow. Okay. I think we're going to get a few mods from this. Again, notice I'm getting my mods from scrapping weapons. So it's actually useful to scrap your weapons. Man, we're going to get a ton of stuff. Wow. All right. Fire axes. We don't need hatchets. Somebody eating somebody. Multi-purpose axe. Cool. Pickaxe. Oh, scrap 70. I scrapped 76 items. Nice. And like, Kismet, why don't you sell these to the vendor? Actually, I'm kind of finding that it's better to scrap stuff. You know, I don't really need a lot of caps right now. Look at all those shotguns. I don't need a lot of caps. What I do need is I need mods up there. And I need to not be overburdened as much. Right? Because the more overburdened you are, the slower that you go. There we go. Scrap junk into produce. Reduce, why not? Oh, okay, hold on. We got to get our server going here. Pocket Raider chest piece. All right, so the chest piece we have now is, let's see. We got a wood chest piece, 12.4. And this is a 10.4. Oh, so that actually is worse than my wood chest piece, which is typically the way it goes. It goes Raider, wood, metal, and then combat. Typically, look at all those stuff. Wow, they're still coming in. Let's go ahead and go in. Actually, let's just go ahead and scrap that. Let's just scrap it now. Scrap it now while we're thinking about it. No reason to carry it around to waste time. Let's see. Right arm. Do I already have a right arm, or did I just undo that? Let's see, I do have a right arm. Let's see, wood right arm is 4.2. And we have a cloaking. Being hit in melee generates a stealth field. That's why I keep going in stealth. I got hit, a melee hit, and it made me go into stealth. It's because of that cloaking shadow arm. That's cool. That's a 6.13, so that's much better. So the wood right arm, we're going to get rid of that because you don't really have the ability to store a lot of stuff. So don't save it for a rainy day. Just get rid of it. You can always, upgrade it or make yourself some better armor down the road. Let's go ahead and scrap all of that as well. We definitely need to find a stash. If you guys see a stash, let me know.
Here's a red rocket right near here, across the river.
All right, cool. Look, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna kind of finish looting this out. Oh, let me come out of here though. Let me finish looting this out the other way, kind of exploring a bit, and then we'll push over there and try to. Or actually, we got to go inside still too. So I kind of bypassed some of this, so I want to back up and take a look because that event kicked in. That loot. Of course, priority number one is get that loot. Of course, that all is going to help me out later on. And people go like, Kismet, why do you grab so much stuff? Why don't you just grab just the ammo or just the items or whatnot, right? The reason why I don't do that is because I know in the long run, if I want to make something like power armor or if I want to repair something or something like that, I know I'm going to need those resources. And typically, that's why I have so much resources. And people are like, how'd you get all those resources? Well, I just picked them up along the way. I didn't specifically go somewhere to get the resources most of the time. I just am very, very thorough in picking stuff up along the way. Which I think you should do. I think it helps you out in the long run. Shooting something. Shooting. They ran for it. I was going to get him. All right. Now, again, the great thing is, even though they shot him, getting some loot, right? More coming out of the tower. I love all this free loot. Whoa. Nobody else doesn't look like. All right, getting that loot. Gotta spend most of my time overburdened because I do loot Of course, eventually when I get my power armor going on, up in the level 20s and whatnot, then we'll have a bit more we can carry. We'll kind of go very heavy into carry, probably very heavy into strength. Right now, very heavy in charisma, a bit in intelligence. That's how I like to play. I call it the Wasteland Tycoon build, where you go very heavy trade-wise. Of course, you get better trade rates and all of that. This cool thing. Cool container there. Cool container. Fusion core already gone. Up, here we are. Just what I've been looking for. Tinker's Workbench. All right, let's go ahead and craft. And let's see if that's where I saw those bulk things from before. Aha, there it is. All right, let's go ahead and make some bulk stuff. Let's see how much we save by making bulk things. I'm just going to make everything bulk. That's a lot of that. Hold on, let's move on just in case. Got to use a lot of plastic there. Oh yeah, it's gonna burn down all of our plastic. We're just gonna go ahead and bulk up some of this and see if it does greatly reduce our stuff. Again, you gotta use a lot of plastic. Don't need bulk plastic. Bulk rubber. Actually, probably need a little bulk plastic. Let's get a little bit of that. Spring. There we go. Again, steel. Kind of mix it around a little bit. Try to reduce. And bulk wood. There we go. What else we want to kind of do bulk? Let's see. What's kind of the most rare? Probably rubber. Do a bit of that. Lead. There we go. Bulk glass. Oh, we might get all this done. There we go. And the rest of bulk steel. Until we're out of plastic. Is it better to bulk items or sell items? This is the first time I've done bulking. I meant to try that last time. I did see that in the workbench to try to find out what that's all about. And again, the reason why I was bulking stuff up is to actually reduce my weight. But we definitely need a stash to make that happen. Another thing we can do, of course, is to go in scrap and tell it to scrap all junk. But then if I tell it to scrap all junk, does it take all the junk and make it into... No, okay, so it doesn't scrap your actual bulk. That's another thing I wanted to see. So when you tell it to scrap all junk, it does not scrap your bulk stuff. Which apparently that's probably the best move. Sweet Bean. My sweet Gary Bean. I've been up at my camp. Maria is giving me a sanity day so I can relax. Join me. I hope you brought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods. We can have a picnic. Don't worry if any volunteers stop by to learn stuff. The robot should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that so I can actually relax and enjoy the great outdoors with you now. Love you, dear heart. Love you, dear heart, Miguel. Miguel and Gary Bean. Having a good time. Oh, there's some plans in there. Look at that, another plan. I try to use my plans right away or forget about them. Cooking spit, which we already got, by the way. We already bought that from the vendor. Bought that from the vendor. Look at my peeps, so patient. What do we got up here? Well, a bunch of tooling machines, or winches. Yeah, those are winches. Winches. Bunch of winches. Oh, hello, Savage Divide treasure map. Well, we got to do those treasure maps at some point. Ammo. Marksman armor piercing handmade. Yeah. We are crazy overburdened right now. Crazy overburdened. All right, so again, I like to, as you can see, I like to take my time and look throughout the whole entire location as I'm kind of sweeping through. Flatwood kiosks. Task. Program a new self-serving volunteer kiosk system for Flatwoods. It must be able to process several dozen volunteers a day and should teach them basic skills using time donated by local responders. Your contacts are Keisha and Delbert. Both are willing to be the model for this program. Good to know. Good to know. By the way, the letters and the holotapes don't take up any space. So what do we got back here? Miguel's terminal. All right, let's see. Update the overload program. Program Protectron to run camp training permanently. Go outside, relax, spend time with Gary. Store camping materials in safe for for emergencies. Cool. Schematics. Let's see. Download schematics to the remote storage device. Okay. Bug reports. Dance bot doesn't stop dancing. Factory reset should save all dance routines. There we go. Fix that. Latest schematics are too. It's funny that they have a bug report in their game, right? In their game, which is kind of funny. Kismet, is it better to bulk? Oh, I say I don't know. I just got to bulking today. I'm gonna check it out when we go. Hey, TKS Games, what's up? There's an area of lots of step package purified water. There we go. How do I join your voice chat? It won't let me move down there. You're already in there now, bro. You're already in there. You got to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons. That means you got to go into the, you got to go in the lurker chat. You say, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons. We then tag you for the Wasteland Tycoons, which gives you access to all of those Tycoon Discord channels. So if you want to play on PS4, Xbox, or on PC, feel free to let us know. You can also, by the way, use Discord on your phone. So if you do have a phone, you can go ahead and use Discord on there to talk back and forth to the team. I will not be using the in-game voice until they add push to talk, and even then, it will probably only be friends or people who are in my party. Latest schematics are too complicated. Let's see. Mind the Future adds some sort of description that says how hard things are to build, but for now, that's the user to figure out for themselves. Poison control. Live free or die free. There you go. I do not think we have those bots anymore. I heard we sent one to Grafton and it exploded. I reopened this if I find one to test, though. That was the poison control bot. Explodes. Responder protectrons have no reaction. Right now, if you use the program on the regular responder bot, nothing happens, which is safer than explosions and puppy killing. So I'll hit this bug when I have time. Veterinary bot attacks animals. That's not good. This is the worst bug I've ever had to test in my life. Rip Mr. Fluffy, you sweet pup. Aw, poor Mr. Fluffy. Volunteer bot personally becomes mean. I used this program on Mr. Fluffy, my personal assistant, to reproduce this, and it's confirmed he's now a jerk. I think I have a fix ready for this, but I haven't tried it out yet. Oh, Mr. Fluffy was his personal assistant. iBots have no have no reaction to the program. iBots run on some other system. I don't want to make this work with them. Let's say this isn't a bug exactly. It's just something I don't want to fix. Understandable. Miguel's journal. Data corrupted. Partial entries recovered. Hello, world. It's been real hard being on my own since the bombs dropped, but the responders, they have it figured out. They got someone working on vaccines, medicine, and stuff, and even turned regular people into volunteers. I took all their survival training programs and passed with aces. Now I'm a responder too. Nifty, right? The cause. The Scorch Beasts. Turn the sound down. The Scorch Beasts scare me more than anything. I'm also going to turn my Discord down. Just heads up, everybody. The Scorch Beasts scared me more than anything. It's why I joined the responders. I knew I couldn't live alone anymore, and they have stuff figured out. I just wish maybe they got along better with the Brotherhood. It's not us or them. It's all of us together. It's a shame. The Brotherhood is very much like that, too. It's us or them. That's the way the Brotherhood is. But much love to my brothers in the Brotherhood. I see I'm here and just not sure if I'm being heard. I have push to talk on. I don't hear you. I especially don't hear you now that I have Discord muted. But see if you can talk to Anon. See if you can do that. Make sure that you can do it. If you can't do it, what you do is you go ahead and quit out of the Discord, come into the Discord, and see if that fixes it. Programming again. I used to be a programmer before the bombs fell, and guess what? I program robots now, too. I mean, it's important work. I get it. I can help out in the lab, too, with other programmers, and it's good to have company. They said they'd like me to do some outdoors survival orientation for new responders, though, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, Hope here in Flatwoods. I'm hoping a couple of responders set up a base out in the Flatwoods for a bit. They think a bunch of survivals will start getting processed there, so I'm going to set up camps. I could do this forever. Camping under the stars and helping people out at the same time is a dream, you know. I know that. I know. I like helping out people. Mr. Fluffy. Uh-oh. We're actually making progress. Oh, man. I even got myself a new Protectron bodyguard today. It's an attitude problem, though. But that's what happens when you put a bunch of parts together randomly. Sometimes I call him Mr. Fluffy, which really irritates it for some reason. Error, metallic surface is not fluffy. Error does not compute. I've seen it before, so I'm going to need to write a program that resets their brains. This might take a while. All right, Despair in Flatwoods. Flatwoods is rough. So many refugees, not enough responders. I'm going to start making advanced training courses for volunteers because there aren't enough of us to train everyone individually. Good news, though. I met someone on the road between the airport and Flatwoods. Glad to have someone who will keep me company. It's a long walk, and Mr. Fluffy, the robot, is a good exercise partner. All right. Reset program. I wrote a program that will reset my Protectron's brain into settings that are a little more conventional for a robot instead of standing next to me day and night forever, which is, I got to say, really ruining my life right about now. There you go. Peace, Appalachia. I should have signed up for the Vault-Tec stuff, but the thought of being in a tin can for 100 years was too terrifying. But here it is. Every day, more of us die. I haven't seen a refugee in too long. If I'm going to be ripped to shreds, I'm going to do it with a pot of Dilbert's chili in the woods and under the beautiful stars. I refuse to die in the office, but I need to wait for Gary. Then we'll go together. This is it. All I wanted to do since the bombs fell was help people and explore what's left of nature, but he's dead. Maria, Gary died this morning. It wasn't just an accident. One of those things broke through the gate. I already buried him up on the hill with the others. Aw. What's the point here of any of this if we can't even protect ourselves? I'm going to my camp. I'll take my robot. I just need to figure things out. All right, well, we got to figure out where he went, right? We're going to figure out, wow, still more to go. Restricted messages. Training volunteers. There's a lot to read in this one, right? This terminal is packed. Let's see. All survivors responder Ben Amari. By now, everyone has heard what has happened with Casey and the 2 young survivors that arrived from Sutton is tragic. There are no words, but just didn't know. They trusted him to know. So we've decided that all volunteers must now start as volunteer candidates first. And during this time, we go over the basics, food, water, and sort of thing. Casey decided to travel into the mountains and clear his head. We've tried to persuade him to stay, but it's his choice. We'll hope he returns soon. Self-serving kiosks. The new kiosk should help us handle additional volunteers should any arrive. Lately, most of the survivors are too injured to help themselves, let alone others, but they see the kiosks as a sign that people will be arriving soon to help. We need that hope. That's true. Kiosk bugs. The self-serving kiosk seems to have some issues. The message of the day keeps cycling every hour. Every time I need a new volunteer, it doesn't save the profile or send the information to the admin terminal. Interviews. We are survivors, folks. We are learning how to live out here. We need to preserve and distribute this knowledge. Do you know about making clothing from animal hide, determine a good berry from a poison one? Let's talk about it. Let's tell the world what we have learned. That is a good idea. Welcome. It's kind of weird the welcome's at the bottom. It should be at the top, I think, but there you go. Welcome responders and volunteers. Maybe it's in chronological order. They did welcome first, and then they worked their way up. Welcome responders and volunteers. Thanks for working with us. So as you know, we are trying to cope with an influx of survivors that need our help. The new volunteer program is going to help concentrate on medical help while volunteers focus on basic survival needs. We are also collecting data for the responders database, which will help us rebuild Appalachia one day. So please contribute data where you can. All right, anything else? Safe control. I think it's already unlocked. All right, looking good. All right, we learned all sorts of stuff in there. How are we doing on our time here? All right. We're going to turn them back up again. Turn the game sounds back up. All right, looking good. So let's get back to it. Oh, another one. Tasks. Due this week. Fix the camp program bugs. Check Flatwoods kiosk for issues. Get Gary gift for his next visit. Take another chair to the camp. Okay. Poor dude, man. Poor Miguel, bro. Your Rad Roach looking stoic. Looking stoic. All right, I saw another terminal here somewhere. We've got aluminum scrap. Let's see, we got a dude here. I guess he just kicks in when he's needed. Oh, I hear some peeps. All right, we already looked in here. I think we did. Oh, there's a bucket. How can I tell I haven't been in there? There's a bucket on the ground. That's how you know Kismet hasn't been in that location. Sorry, everybody, by the way, who's been waiting. Sorry, everybody. You know me, I read it out the first time I go through. So, yeah. First time I play through, I'll read out all the symbols.
I figured out why I wasn't being heard.
Ah, there you go. I can hear you now, loud and clear. Nice.
Yeah, no, well, I had my Yeti mic plugged in and had it muted. That was why.
I do that sometimes, too. Like, I'll mute it when I go AFK, and then I come back, and I'm talking to stream. The stream's like, muted! Muted, Kismet! Happens to me all the time. Hey, you know, that's what happens.
Oh, yeah,
right?
no, especially when you live in a studio where the mic will pick everything up.
Yeah, you know, actually, you can have it where it will only pick up the local. That's what I love about the Blue Yeti, is that it's very targeted to the front of the mic. It's like a bunch of settings in the back. You haven't discovered that yet?
Yeah, I have. Actually have it turned around so that whenever I plug it in, because like I said, I had some issues with my laptop. Always work with one of my EVE Online partners to get it centered to me.
There you go. Yeah, because you don't want too much, like, if I'm running the air conditioner or the heater, I don't want it picking that up on stream. So usually I set it to only front-facing collection, and then I aim it literally right at my face. And then I also have mine off stream. I don't like to see the microphone like blocking my face the whole time. Been hurt. I've been pushed to talk. I've got 732 caps. It's got some money going on. Nice, nice. Get that money. Bug coming in. Kismet, what's up?
I'm getting into streaming myself soon, and I noticed my laptop's microphone kept picking up the fan.
Cool. Just be aware, sometimes I'm also, when you don't hear me, sometimes I'm talking to the stream as well.
Oh, yeah. No, I've got your stream going in the background on my TV.
All right, cool. Yeah, sometimes also we can hear it as an echo, so remember that, because there is like a 20-second delay. Or 10 seconds, or whatever it is for you. All right, cool. Do like to give people a heads up when I'm streaming and talking and whatnot. Because sometimes they'll think I'm not talking, and of course I'm talking to you guys, which I do quite often. And of course we're just kind of scouting this area out. Did I go in that one already? Don't know if I did or not. Shadow found himself an outfit. No, we didn't go in this one, right? Did we? I don't feel like I went upstairs. Look at this. Huh. So I have a real bad memory because of my sleep apnea, so I will literally forget where I've been. Doesn't feel like I've been here. Yeah, definitely haven't been there because there's purified water. Oh! Jackpot! What do we got? Let's see. Responders Laboratory Terminal. And again, turning down the game sounds, turning down Discord while I do terminals. Just a heads up, everybody. Responders Laboratory Terminal Inoculation Program Announcement. Check it out. Folks, I got a checkpointed too. Folks, I got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Huston has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. While she just got reported to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation against the scorch plague could soon be a reality. Oh, really? Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Well, apparently she didn't complete it fast enough because they all died. Let's see. Scorch research. See, that's what I want to know about what's going on with the Scorch. Why are they there? See, I wonder these things when I'm playing games. Field study, Dr. Cullen. These are those of us struggling to survive in the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threats, however, compare to the Scorch. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the Scorched. There are still far more questions than answers, but I believe I've made progress in understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects below. Scorched Beasts. Scorched Beasts, the name conjures terrifying images of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about Scorched Beast from the Brotherhood of Steel. Those soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. At first, nobody believed that what they were describing could be real. We thought it was a beep story, giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. Yeah, that was some serious wrong. Hey, Demon, what's up? Talboy coming in. I love Fallout 4. I have 2,500 hours plus live here on stream playing Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is not Fallout 5. First, you have to get that in your mind and adjust your expectations accordingly. Now, do I love Fallout 76? Absolutely. I'm a huge Fallout fan. I played all of the Fallouts. I'm having lots of fun. It depends on what you consider lots of fun, right? Do you like hanging out with your peeps? That's what I'm doing. Do you like reading storylines and trying to get deep into the lore of Fallout? Because that's part of the fun, right? And that's what I'm doing right now, trying to figure out what's up with Scorched Beast and whatnot, because I have not learned that yet. It is really what you make of it, right? And that's every online game. Every online game is what you make of it when you're playing with other people, or even if you're playing by yourself online, it is totally what you make of it. So if you make the adventure fun, then you'll have a fun time. If you're thinking it's going to be, where you go and you talk to NPCs and you get companions and you do everything that you did in Fallout 4, it is not that. So make sure you look and see exactly what it is first before you buy it, before you get into it. I know what it is. I have it on all three platforms. I have it on PC, Xbox, and PS4. That's how hardcore of a fan I am. And you can come play with us if you want. No, I don't matter. It doesn't matter to me what console you're on. Feel free to come on into the Discord, discord.gg/Kismet, Kismet, right there, and say, hey, Kismet, say hello in the lurker chat, and say, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons. We'll upgrade you. You can get into the voice chat. You can find other amazing people who also might be on your same platform. And if you're cool and you're respectful, you might even get to play with me. We'll see. So I would say that when they're talking about bugs, they have some legit beefs with some of the bugs in the game, but I know all too well. About online games. I know that when it launches, there's just no way. There's just no way. The complexity of making an online game is insane. It is absolutely incredible. So what you got to do, of course, is there's going to be a whole bunch of issues that they have not foreseen on their end, that when the players get in there, that they're going to start seeing those issues. And they've already said they're going to increase the stash limit coming up on December 4th. They've already said right over here, let me throw it in the chat again for those just coming in, that they're improving a lot of stuff, including push to talk and all of that stuff. And that's what I like about Bethesda. Bethesda says, you know what? Don't worry. We got your back. We're coming in. We're going to put these updates in. Don't worry about it, right? I'll go ahead and put it in the chat there for you. You can follow up on it as well. But they also got another update coming up on the 11th, December 11th, for PC editions. They got push to talk, of course, 21:9 support if you have a real wide 4K monitor or wide resolution monitor. After level 50, you'll be able to pick a new card, as well as you have camp placement on login. So your camp will no longer automatically be blueprinted and stored if someone is occupying your location. Instead, you'll receive a notification your space is occupied. If you decide to find a new home for your camp on that server, it'll be free to do so. However, don't put down your camp, because you can always switch to another server, and then your camp will be there. See, I really like that. I really like that way of doing it. And of course, they also come out with a bulldozer. There's a new camp feature that will allow you to remove small trees, rocks, and other obstructions. They listen to my idea. I just read that for the first time. They listen to my idea. We can remove that stuff. That will allow you to remove, oh my gosh, small trees, rocks, and other obstructions, so it's easier to create and place your camp where you want. You can also bulldoze to clear these areas from surrounding areas to make your camp feel more like home. Yes, finally! Oh, I wanted that in Fallout 4 so bad. I wanted to be able to clear all the stuff so we could, of course, build whatever we wanted. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, that's fantastic. So there we go. Fantastic. So again, a whole bunch of new features coming in the game. Also addressing, when you get stuck in the power armor, and a whole bunch of other bug fixes that you can check out through that link. So again, temper your expectations, right? Temper your expectations. It is not Fallout 4. It is not Fallout 3. It is not Fallout New Vegas. It's not any of the other Fallouts. It's something completely different. It's they're rolling the dice, right? And people love to get on the hate train. People love to get on. I do not get on the hate train. I think it's a waste of my time. You know what? I have my own opinions. I don't need to take on other people's opinions. I have my own opinions that I like to form myself without influence. So that's what I do. That's what I do. Now, of course, same thing. I do wish they would upgrade the building budget. I don't like the fact that when you have stuff stored in the workbench, it also counts towards your building budget. That's something I did give them feedback on, that they need to work on that. And, of course, a host of other things like push to talk and storage size and all of that stuff. And, again, give them some time. They'll get it done. Now, if they didn't do anything for like 2 months, then you would be like, oh, okay, hold on. Right? Or 6 months, right? Some games, they don't fix it for 6 to 12 months. But here, they're already working on it. You can see that they've got people working on it. They're going to get those problems solved, and then we'll move on. All right, speaking of moving on, I got 3 minutes to read this terminal. Let's go. Let's do it. The name conjures terrifying image. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities, black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. Exactly. We know far too little about these creatures, but we know they aren't strictly nocturnal. They also seem equally willing to move along alone or in small groups. What? Small groups of scorch beasts. They're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If you ever get a hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to a scorch beast is near certain death sentence, not just because of the radiation. I'll cover that more in the next entry. All right, the scorched beast plague. I love to give a detailed explanation of what the scorched beast plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little as it wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come in contact with the scorched beast sometimes begin to mutate. Oh, that's what's creating the scorched. Oh, look at us learning stuff. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. That some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form around the victim's body. The affected creature appears to become covered in smoldered embers. In the case of humans, higher mental functions eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through the process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the scorched plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe. Yeah. But we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that is in pretty good shape. Ooh, you go, girl. With the right facilities and the steady supply of scorched to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. Oh, I love deep storyline. I always read the storyline the first time through, by the way. The future playthroughs, when I'm playing in alt characters, I'll just run past that storyline. Or if I'm playing on there. Well, Fallout 76 is like Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, again, it's what you make of it, right? It's really what you make of it. If you're not having fun in Fallout 76, here's what you do. Take a break. Take a break. Go play Red Dead or go play Spider-Man or go play with something else until they fix this, right? Then come back in like a couple weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. Come back after the updates come in, push the talk and all that stuff. Give it another try. That's what I would do. And again, they did it way faster than other ones like No Man's Sky and all those other ones that, or like, what was the other one? What's the C one? Sea of Thieves, right? Where it dropped, there's no content. And then it took them a long time to put that content in. But of course, again, same thing. It's an online game. You got to expect that stuff to happen at the very beginning. There is not a game company out there that hasn't put out an online game that had some sort of issue in the very beginning. So I always temper my expectations in that way. Anti-scorch tactics. Did we read that? I think we didn't. Okay. I hope by now that I've made my 1 point crystal clear. The Scorch are lethal. They are nothing less than the existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at the very least, contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything. Ooh, okay. Now we know what the big threat is here. Everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarize those points below. If you are unfortunate enough to encounter a scorched beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched beasts are too big to fit in small spaces. Oh, just like death claws, right? Remember that scorched beasts emit strong radiation that, coupled with their powerful bite, should compel you to keep your distance at all costs. If you've got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Rad-X before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons. They're hostile just about everything. They're hostile to just about everything they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorch as you would a raider. I'll bet one with deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll help at least a little. This concludes my report. Well, thank you so much for your epic report there. That was super useful. All right, wow, we still got messages to go. All right, everybody, I'm going to finish this terminal, and then we're going to go 7 Days to Die. Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman? I think I already read this. He's got her... Yeah, we already read that. Dealing with the Brotherhood. I think we read that already. Scorch is the only threat out there. Yeah, we already read that. And Rachel Price. Some sad news to share. Some of you know Rachel already joined the Brothers of Steel. Yeah, we already read that. We already read that as well. See, I always like double check and see if we read it. Actually, let's see if there's any holotape. No holotape. Whenever I see that, oh, item reward. Oh, we got a bunch of loot. Oh, we got a bunch of patrolman stuff. Oh, we got a Somerset special, our first legendary. Look at all these peeps back here. Who we got? Shadow's coming in, checking it out. All right, we got our first legendary. Let's check it out. Let's see. It kind of looked like a legendary, didn't it? Oh, our first legendary. Look at that, Somerset special. Awesome. Sorry about that. That was a massively weighty terminal there. I got my first thing, the Somerset special. Awesome. Let's go ahead and favorite that. I got my first legendary. All right, let's take a look. Oh, you can snipe too. Like it. Red Rich always looking stoic. Always looking stoic. All right, I'm glad I came up there now. Look at all that we learned, and we got our quest done. Awesome. Almost walked past here. Almost walked past it, and then that would have been a huge fail. Huge fail. All right, so I think we're going to have to call it right there, though. We're going to have to call it there. All right, everybody, I think we're going to have to call it right there because we got a whole bunch of stuff to do in 7 Days to Die. But don't worry, back tomorrow. I have some more fun. We'll play a bit on, I think we're playing Xbox tomorrow, then PS4, and then, of course, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back playing this as well. I hope to extend my streams to make it more, but let's get a picture first. Let's get a photo. I like getting photos with my peeps. Let's see, where can we get a good photo? Let's get up on the ramp here. Up on this kind of high side here so we can get a good backdrop. All right, let's get a good photo here. I'm going to go into photo mode right here. One of my favorite modes in the game, by the way. Photo mode. So you can hang out with your peeps and take some good photos. There we go. He's like shocked. There we go. Looking sexy. Looking sexy. Look at that rocket launcher. Nice. There we go. I love that. Mouth's open. That's funny. Take a snapshot. There we go. Now, the cool thing is also that your people show up. Your people show up in... your people show up in your load screen. So you'll see this image at some point in the load screen. There we go. Get another one of those. Good to go. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, show them the love. Get that heart going on. Thanks, everybody, for the heart love. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm going to go back to my office. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and jump to 7 Days to Die. Again, I'll see you guys next time. All right, into 7 Days to Die we go. Let's go ahead and jump up to my overseer's office. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording there. If you are watching this, of course, on YouTube in the future, watch for the next one. Oh, I got Mega Stream on. We're not Mega Streaming tonight. I'm trying to get back to my normal schedule. Man, that mega streaming wore me out. I was like exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. I don't even know where it went. I don't know where my little mega stream. I'll leave it in there for now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this going on. Let me go ahead and pop out of the game here. Now, again, we got lots of stuff lined up tonight. We're going to restart our server. We're going to check out the new Alpha 2, I think it's 208 B208 on our server. It's going to take me a little bit here to configure it and get it fired up. So I'm going to go ahead and just go Stealth Boy for a moment. Hey, Gamer Chick, what's up? Let me say hello to everybody first before I do that. What's up, Gay Fox, hanging out? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Listen, coming in. I hope they fix the build budget soon. I hope so as well. I definitely, I love to build. It's one of my favorite things to do in game. So we'll go Stealth Boy for just a second while I kind of just sit over here and press a bunch of buttons. Feel free to talk amongst yourself if you're playing 7 Days to Die, or if you're playing, of course, Fallout 76 or any other Fallout games. Feel free to chat it up in the chat for just a moment. Of course, I'm one of the fastest AFKers on Twitch. I'll be right back. Let's go. Right? That was a whole journey itself looking for that asset. So I wonder how much it reduced it by and what it reduced it to. Let's see. Near-death trauma, debuff, reduced to 30 minutes. I knew they were going to reduce it. I knew they were going to reduce it because it was just way too harsh at 1 hour. Now 30 minutes. Okay, we'll go with 30 minutes. We'll go with 30 minutes. Again, I'm waiting for my server to pop on. The second the server comes on, it's going to populate itself and, of course, generate the world. Then we're going to go ahead and jump in. And thank you, WPE. Thanks for being here. Sup. Rad Roach coming in with the love train. Now to play some Red Dead Online. There you go, Shadow. Perhaps later I mainly get on PC to play with streamers, doing very CQB for frontline team building, especially for that. However, on Xbox, I'm down with playing whoever, whenever. All right, cool. Well, we'll be playing some Xbox tomorrow. Maybe play with us then. Let's see. Reduced vulture attack speed and bleeding percentage. Taking damage blacks out less of the HP bar. Using up stamina blacks out less the stamina bar. Oh, okay. So stamina burns less of the stamina bar. Bandages and first aid bandages restore more health. Crop seeds are cheaper to craft. Oh, cool. Reinforced concrete does not upgrade. Oh, I saw someone dropping some love there. Dropping a follow. Who was that? What was that bouncing? I saw something bouncing there. I think that was Opus. Opus, thank you so much for the follow about 11 minutes ago. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. We're just getting ready to play some 7 Days to Die here. Did I actually stop my recording? I can't even remember. I did not. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.